You look in the mirror, and you don't even recognize the tired woman looking back at you anymore. The lines around your eyes tell a story of countless sleepless nights. Your shoulders carry the invisible weight of worry, and deep down you feel a profound exhaustion that no amount of rest seems to touch. You see the number 440, for everywhere a powerful message of divine support and presence. And for a fleeting moment, a spark of hope ignites within you. But then the stark reality of your life crashes back. The mounting debt, the relentless stress of work, the feeling that you are constantly running on a hamster, will never quite catching up, never truly getting ahead. You pray, you meditate, you try to believe, but the universe seems to have abandoned you, leaving you to struggle in a constant state of scarcity. And look, I know how tired you feel. I understand the weight that presses down on your chest, making each breath feel a little heavier, each day a little harder. This feeling, this persistent struggle, this quiet desperation that settles deep in your bones is not a failure of your spirit. It is not bad karma you are paying off. It is not a sign that you are not good enough, or that the universe has forgotten you, my dear friend. With every fiber of my being, I want you to understand that this struggle is not your fault. The truth, the soul-shattering truth, is that the modern world has physically damaged a sacred part of your brain, an organ responsible for your direct, effortless connection to the divine, to God, to the boundless universe of abundance. This vital organ, what science calls the hippocampus, is like a spiritual antenna. It is designed to receive the gentle whispers of intuition, the subtle nudges of opportunity, the clear frequency of effortless abundance. But the relentless stress of our world, the constant pressure to perform, to pay bills, to meet expectations, the kind of stress that comes from living in what we call the slave wave, shrinks this sacred antenna. Imagine trying to tune into a powerful radio station, a station broadcasting pure unadulterated abundance, but your antenna is bent, broken, shrunken by years of strain and struggle. You know the music of prosperity is playing. You can almost hear a faint static, a hint of something more, but the clear, beautiful melody of peace and effortless flow never quite comes through. This isn't a spiritual flaw within you. It is a biological impediment, a physical barrier erected by the unrelenting pressures of the world. Your beautiful soul, your pure intentions, your hard work, your heartfelt prayers, they are all sending out requests to the universe. And the universe is absolutely responding. But your receiving organ, your hippocampus, is so damaged by chronic stress, by the constant barrage of financial, worry, emotional burden, and societal demands, that it simply cannot receive the abundant reply. You are literally biologically cut off from your birthright. The signs like 444 are the universe desperately trying to break through the static, trying to tell you that help is here, that your connection is waiting to be restored. The deep reason you are going through this pain is specifically because of your shrunken hippocampus, That is the root cause. So if you want to start changing this reality today by simply regrowing this connection with a sound wave, then click the link in the description right now and change your life today. Now, to understand how we truly heal this, we must briefly peer behind the veil into an ancient secret that powerful organizations, even like the CIA, have known about for decades. Imagine, if you will, that there are different frequencies, different brain waves that dictate our experience of reality. You, like most people in our modern world, have been living predominantly in what science calls the beta wave state. This is the slave wave. Beta is the brain wave of survival, of fight or flight, of constant vigilance, of analyzing problems, of anxiety and worry. It is the frantic energy of deadlines, of bills piling up, of proving your worth, of constantly reacting to external circumstances. It keeps you alert, yes, but it also keeps you perpetually exhausted, perpetually in a state of reaction. And like this is where the majority of the world lives unknowingly trapped in a spiritual and biological cage, always striving, never truly arriving. This state is designed for short bursts of acute stress, not for a lifetime of sustained worry. Living in beta constantly drains your energy, dulls your intuition, and keeps your spiritual antenna retracted and unresponsive. You are always pushing, always struggling against an invisible barrier that feels insurmountable because your brain is operating in the wrong frequency for receiving abundance. And then there is another state, a deeply profound state called theta. This is the billionaire brain wave. It is the frequency of deep intuition, of effortless creation, of sudden insights, of divine connection. It is the state where abundance flows freely, where solutions appear as if by magic, where peace and prosperity are not a struggle, but a natural, inherent state of being. The truly wealthy, the innovators, the visionaries, the people who seem to have an unfair advantage in life, they operate primarily in this theta state. Whether consciously or unconsciously, they do not struggle. They flow, they do not. First, they attract. They are not held captive by constant worry. They live in a state of receptive clarity. For far too long, this truth, this fundamental difference in brain wave states and their impact on your physical brain and your life has been deliberately obscured. You have been kept in the dark, told that you must work harder, strive more, overcome impossible odds, all while your biological connection to abundance was slowly being eroded and suppressed by the very system designed to keep you in the beta slave wave. This constant struggle is not your destiny. The world has programmed you for scarcity, but your soul yearns for overflowing abundance. And that yearning, that persistent feeling of there has to be more. That is the first vital step towards breaking free from the beta prison. Seeing 440 for everywhere is not just a coincidence. It is your soul, your higher self, and the universe itself trying to awaken you to this hidden truth, guiding you towards the path of liberation that has always been your birthright. The beautiful, liberating truth is this: you do not need to work harder, you do not need to strive, or you do not need to meditate for hours or practice complex, draining rituals. Your path to liberation, your path to effortlessly reconnecting with your divine birthright of abundance, is simpler and more profound than you could ever imagine. You simply need to heal that sacred organ, your hippocampus, and gently shift your brain into the receptive theta state. Imagine, if you could, in just 7 minutes a day, gently, lovingly, and scientifically regrow that spiritual antenna in your brain. Imagine if you could shift your brain's operating system from the frantic beta, slave, wave to the calm, creative, magnetic theta, billionaire brain wave, not by force of will or exhausting effort, but by the natural, profound power of sound. This is not a product I am selling, my dear friend. This is a blessing, a gift of liberation, a scientific key to unlock the abundance that is already waiting for you, patiently, persistently. It is a powerful 7-minute sound ritual engineered with precision, designed to gently guide your brain into the theta state, to literally encourage the neurogenesis, the growth, the vibrant restoration of your hippocampus. When your hippocampus is vibrant and healthy again, your spiritual antenna is fully extended, perfectly tuned to the frequency of abundance. You will begin to experience a profound peace of mind you haven't felt in years, a quiet confidence that replaces the gnawing anxiety that has been your constant companion. Money will begin to appear unexpectedly in your life through forgotten refunds, new opportunities, or generous gifts. Doors that were once shut tight will swing open with e-solutions to problems that once felt insurmountable will simply unfold before you, as if the universe is orchestrating everything on your behalf. Your intuition, that gentle inner voice of divine wisdom, will become crystal clear, guiding you effortlessly towards your highest good and away from what no longer serves you. The physical sensation of stress, that suffocating tightness in your chest, that constant knot in your stomach, the shallow breathing, all of it will begin to melt away, replaced by a profound sense of ease, lightness, and well-being. The signs, like 440, for will not just be fleeting glimmers of hope, but clear, undeniable affirmations of the beautiful, abundant reality you are now effortlessly creating. You will not just see abundance, you will feel it, live it, breathe it, and embody it in every cell of your being. This is your chance to reclaim your power, to step off the hamster wheel, to finally live the life of ease, joy, and overflowing prosperity that you were always meant to live. This is not a distant dream. This is neuroscience meeting ancient wisdom, providing a tangible, accessible path to your freedom and your true abundance. The sound wave is waiting for you now. It is calling your name, whispering your freedom. Click the link in the description right now. You deserve this. Ease, this abundance, this peace. Go.